Rolling with Nat 20. I'm Nat 20, and we're back with more of the Occult Chronicles. We got this refrigerator over here, flurry of knives. Butler, who does not have time for the dessert. Where are we at on that? Oh, not menu. I want personal file. Quests. Return to the butler with what the chef said. Okay. The butler does not have time to order dessert for the ghostly dinner banquet, as he must wait for the master to serve him his supper. He says that you should go place the order with the chef in the kitchen, then return here for directions. Okay. Thank you so much, sir. I was beginning to think that you had headed off in the wrong direction. Good show. Get an expertise. That's it. And then now I can go finish out this. Yeah, I can go back to the ghost. I have the dessert now. How many expertise do I have? 5. Let's, instead of picking up another cup, pick up another skill card. Let's focus on something with some Eldritch on it. Ooh. One spell from each category increases pentacle, increases pentacle, increases pentacle, pentacle, wand. We definitely want something that increases pentacle. Spells, pentacle bone, pentacle bone, pentacle bone. They all come with pentacle bone. Talisman edges. I have a lot of talismans. It seems like the way to go. A talisman expert. One spell from each category. Probably will get screwed on that because I don't have very many pentacles. This will up me to 2. Give me a bone for it. You've studied under shamans, witch doctors, and even leper king, and have scoured the world in search of productive charms and incantations. You are an expert in the art of defensive sorceries and the creation and use of talismans. Alright, talisman expert we go. Oh, those are things that I can earn. Oh, okay. We definitely want pentacles. Spells of different types is fine. Talisman edges will help us out with our talismans. And a bone of pentacles when we want to go that route. But probably just pentacles to start. Let's not go interrupt that flurry of knives. Sorry, bud. We have not found your runaway oven yet. Story draws. Trained to deal with this sort of thing. You have extensive training combating cultist activities. You are familiar with the recruitment, communication, techniques, and rituals. All challenges that involve cups get a +1. Cool. We get a class 1 haunting. Suddenly you see a dim glow of a formless ghost just ahead of you. It seems to just hang in the air. It might be the most basic of spectral creatures, an unformed psychokinetic disturbance, but it is a spirit all the same, and it would frighten any flesh and blood human. So let's see how you fare. Flesh and blood human as you are. Oh, you're a little scared. A little scared. Destroy it. The haunting manifestation itself is a dim ball of light. It has no sense of its previous life or existence and wanders hopelessly lost. You should exercise caution. These haunts cannot be reasoned with, and they can be lethal if disturbed. You decide to use your psychic talents to dispel the ghost and send it to the spirit world. It will most likely resist. Oh no, you engage in a psychic duel with the ghost and overwhelms your psychic defenses and tries to get in your mind. Oh jeez. I don't want to die to another class 1 haunting. It's the worst. Beat it. You engage in a psychic duel with a ghost. It turns its mindless anger and desperation against you, but you prevail. You feel that whatever it was before would thank you for the peace you gave it. I get an expertise token out of it. It's a good trade. It's this, the talking heads that want me to find the gargoyle. It's fine. Broken circle, they can suck it. That's fine. We're just gonna go turn in some quests. We got an alchemist we can talk to. We got some dessert. I ain't found your bead yet. Sorry, bud. Looking. Hey, alchemist. I got your papers.
Most excellent, young master. Hide the key. Now, I must be on my way, but feel free to make use of anything that I leave behind.
A portal of shimmering blue vapors open in front of him, and he steps through. The portal vanishes, and you are left alone. You get an expertise, some health, some more expertise, and Merlin's cap! Whenever you take an impairment card after it has been revealed during the results phase, there's a 50% chance that it will be null. It's an arcane item. Do I get to pick it up? No, because I don't have enough pentacles to even pick it up. Which is frustrating. Because now I do. Damn! I didn't get to pick up the hat because it required 2 pentacles to even hold. And I didn't have the expertise until... That's disappointing. No hat for me. Which is a major bummer because it would have increased my pentacles even further. Bring back the dessert. Dessert is scrumptious, and you have made 1 or 2 otherworldly acquaintances. More importantly, you think you have learned some important things that will improve your chances on this mission. More expertise, and the devil gives me a +1 pentacles bonus, and if I choose to use it, replenish all charges for any spell cards in your inventory that require a charge after this card is used to take. Alright, that's fine. I'm not going to use that card. I'm just going to keep it as the free pentacle bonus. On that note, many of these cards just kind of break the game. I don't mean that in like they unbalance the game. I mean like they often just glitch the game out and it doesn't work out. Man, I want that hat. I'm so sad. There's a malevolent shadow. You were surprised by a sudden flickering shadow that spreads out around you. You feel like you are being choked by some invisible force. Resist the horror. Your eyes bulge as you fight to grasp for air, and the dark shadows swirl around you. It's scary. But a king over queen makes it not very scary. Your mind is strong. You shake off the feeling and the choking that you are finally free. Don't get anything from it, unfortunately. 2 creatures of shadow swirl around you. You recognize immediately that you are dealing with the type of ghostly creature that feeds off of human emotions, fear and pain being the most succulent to the creature. You can either stand and fight or run. Dispel the shadows. You decide to use your psychic talents to destroy the shadow spirits. They cannot be dismissed or reasoned with. They are twisting evil remnants of extreme human suffering. And we will blow them to bits with our mind. You engage in a psychic duel. You stand firm and use your talents to bottle them up in a psychic containment field, and then you crush them and push them into the spirit world. I get a lot of sanity for doing so. Yeah, malevolent shadows. Still sad about losing that hat, but you know, we're doing really well. So we'll take the hat loss. Go explore some new realms. A face in a vase. You notice the eerie glow at first. There is a large vase set in a pedestal. The opaque glass base is topped with a ceramic lid that is marked with strange runes and glyphs. As you observe the vase, a face materializes within it, swirls around inside, locked in a horrific silent scream. The face in the vase is truly disturbing. You can't actually hear it scream, but the expression invokes an overwhelming urge for you to scream as well. Luckily, you don't. Your mind is strong. You resist the urge to scream as you gather your wits and courage. The face swirls around the interior of the vase, illuminated from within by a ghostly blue energy. The silent scream still echoes in your ears, or perhaps in your imagination. You recognize the vase's construction and the runes etched along its lid. It's a spirit jar. Its sole purpose is to bottle up and slowly leech off energy from powerful beings. You should proceed with caution. You can destroy it. Use sorcery. Destroy it physically, destroy it sorcerously. Engage in a psychic duel. Just leave it be. Let's leave it be for now. More kitchen rooms. Here we go. The thing in the oven. You stop dead in your tracks when you first see it. A large 19th century oven. It's shambling across the floor in front of you. It seems to rock back and forth as you hear the loud scrapes that it makes, and it's hobbling forward. A sudden chill shoots down your spine as you realize that you are confronting something otherworldly here. You flinch in horror as a face seems to materialize and turn its attention to you. Haunted furniture, you never get used. Haunted furniture, and you never get along. And you'll never get used to it either. Haha. Ever. It's scurry. Your mind is weak and you feel as imaginary flames were enveloping you and your skin was burning off. You can hear the thing in the oven laughing at you. In your mind. The possessed oven seems to rock back and forth as it sizes you up. You could swear that you hear screams from souls trapped within the oven roasting in agony. This creature is the product of sorcery or curse and unfathomable evil. I can attack it, engage it, in a psychic duel or flee it. I need to beat it up. That's what, Baker needs it. So we're gonna beat it up physically because I'm a little bit better at that. It's animated, a spirit bound through sorcery or a curse, but it has a physical vessel. Surely it can be destroyed. Wait, this might be a bad idea. I have regrets. Oh well, we're destroying it. You damage the oven severely. It is wrecked, shambles, unable to move, and the spirit once possessing it has now fled. It's probably even now looking for a new suitable vessel. Alright, we've dispelled the thing in the oven by beating the crap out of it. Hopefully that doesn't upset the baker at all. How far away is the baker? Actually, kind of want to go turn that in, because the more things I turn in, the stronger I become, and the more power I get. A cursed jack-in-the-box random encounter. Wow. You saw the small boxes on the floor strewn about you in the hallway, but thought they were just junk. As you approach one of them, you begin to hear music emanate from it. You halt in your tracks. You decide to start backing up slowly, but it's too late. The top of the box springs open and a horrific jack-in-the-box creature emerges. You would like to go to your happy place, if you can find it. No jack-in-the-box, too spoopy. We win. Your mind is strong. You've seen things far worse than this. The jack-in-the-box is dressed like a motley fool. The head is grotesque and looks to be living flesh, which has somehow been grafted onto a wooden body that has sprung out of the box. A strange glow emanates from the grinning face, and the laughing starts. It must surely be insane. Destroy it? Sorcery it? Flee it? Destroying it seems like the best option. You definitely sense a presence of some dark sorcery or curse working through the jack-in-the-box. You decide to go after the physical box and destroy it. Destroying the physical nexus for the curse is often the best way to handle things. My draws are garbage. His tricks are great. I lose. The strange toy begins to howl with laughter, and you feel an evil energy strike like a blow to the face. It is a strange type of sorcery that you have not encountered before. You fear that you might end up a permanent member of this box collection as well. No, we won't, because we're fighting you again. This time, our draws are great. Beat you by a lot. You tear the box apart in no time. It fights back with strange type of sorcery that resides in its howling laugh, but it is no match for you. Yeah, 2 expertise for beating it up. More pentacles for me. Yay. I'd have even more if I had the hat. My hat. Oh well. It's not like we're hurting for power right now. Let's complete the quest. You cleaned it, you say? Well, that's great news. I'll make sure you get a little something if any of the donuts are left over. Without a word, the ghostly baker vanishes. I get an expertise. 3 expertise. Cool. I never did finish examining this hall. That's a stairway upward, and this is a spoopy hall that leads down there. Spoopy room. Great. The ghostly ball. Suddenly in front of you materializes a group of figures dressed in suits and evening gowns, waltzing with partners unhappily around the room. The surprise appearance from thin air catches you off guard and startles you. This ghostly ball is quite disconcerting. Even though the ghosts seem to be unaware of your presence, you struggle to keep a rein on any fears that would chip away at your sanity. Knight beats page. 10 beats 5. 7 beats 1. 9. Queen beats 3. 9 beats 5. We win by a lot. You've kept your sanity and proceed with your trademark ineffable composure. Dang, we don't get anything from it. The deathly silence that encompasses this ghostly ball strikes you as odd, although the ghosts themselves seem oblivious to your presence. You feel a definite tension in the air. The ghosts themselves seem quite displeased about something. It doesn't appear to have anything to do with you. Then you realize what is so odd. None of the ghosts are dancing. They start to partner up, and then each time the dance is set to begin, nothing happens. Let's try communicating with them. You decide to use your training as a medium to make contact and find out what is troubling them. You don't speak their language. You do your best to get the attention of the ghosts, even psychically tapping the gentleman's shoulder on point, but all to no avail. Soon your head begins to ache. But no, it doesn't. Let's talk! Cool, successful talking this time. Make the rounds from couple to couple until you find one that wants to talk. There seems to be a problem with the ball. Can you help? There's a missing pianist. The ghosts explain that the band will not play without its pianist, and they have no idea where the fellow is. You hear a chubby old monocle-wearing ghost sitting near the wall chuckle. With the piano, of course. You contemplate the ghost's meaning, and you suspect that a piano is indeed the key to this mystery. There's a piano. Where was that piano? Here. There's a piano here. Okay. Let's keep looking around. Come back to that. And here we have the disturbing tapestry. Your attention is drawn to an old tapestry hanging on a wall that depicts a medieval battle of some sort. Looks like it should be in a museum. Examining the battle scene a little closer, you immediately notice the large red hand that divides two groups of armored knights. Suddenly, the battle seems to come to life. Knights charge the hands on both sides and are knocked to the ground. You stare in amazement, wondering if you were hallucinating. Your eyes widen in disbelief as the battle unfolds before you. The ghostly vapor seems to enshroud the tapestry. Do you pee your little pants? No. Your mind is strong. You've seen things far worse than this. You remember a night that you spent in the museum at Miskatonic University. If you could survive that, this is no problem. The tapestry is obviously animated by some type of sorcery. It might even be possessed by a malign spirit. You should proceed with caution. It isn't unheard of for something like this to function as a doorway to a portal to another dimension. Once you're in, you might not get back out. Destroy it. Sorcery. Leave. Let's leave. I won't fuss with it. The dagger stands ready. The high priest has enchanted the sacrificial dagger with the power of O.D.D. What does that mean? All challenges that involve cups now receive a -1. Instead of the +1, we get a -1. And now cups is our worst stat. A locked door, chop it down with the axe. So many better things I could have put the king on. Oh well, we still win by a ton. And get some health for it. Yay! Beating down doors is so good. So good, you guys. Really hoping that'll loop around. I am going to take the time and go back and deal with this piano. It is important to note that time is of the essence. If these all fill up, I lose. But I have explored what I consider to be a fair amount of the house within the amount of time I have taken. There's a pack of ghouls! You stumble upon 3 figures hunching over something lying on the floor. They look up to face you. You recoil in horror as you observe their blood-covered faces. These creatures have been feasting on a body. It looks human. It's scary. Your mind is weak and you struggle to maintain sanity and you lose a little bit of it. Ghouls! Oh, you would know these canine features and that smell anywhere. The O.D.D has been called more than once to fight ghoul infestations. Calcutta, Chicago, London, Fond du Lac. They seem to pop up everywhere. You remember the briefings. Hit them hard and they will scatter. Don't let them swarm you or get behind you. Make sure you get any wounds, especially bite wounds, treated immediately. Attack them! Ooh, alright. Take that. Yeah, king on that. Ooh, king on that knight would have been better. But we still win. You win the battle. The ghouls are no match. They fall where they stood, and the puddle of blood on the floor grows bigger than ever. We get a heart back for it. Yay! Alright, piano. Grand piano seethes before you. Something seems wrong here. You sense that a curse or fell sorcery has imprisoned two spirits here. One acts as a jailer to the other, and you can, in fact, hear the captive plead for release in your mind. You remember a lecture during your O.D.D training about Platon's theory on spirit traps. Some cursed items use spirit to effectively bind another spirit to its existing nexus within our world. Such spirit traps could snowball out of control. Given the chance, perhaps you can free both before it's too late. Free the pianist! So this must be what is holding up the pianist. He's caught in a spirit trap that was elaborately constructed in the physical form of his piano. You've heard of such things. The piano is old but fully functional. The more you examine it, the more you realize that the piano is integral to the trap itself, which must have required a true master of the spirit manipulation to fabricate. You notice that the keys have odd symbols etched faintly onto them. You recognize them as belonging to the lost scriptures of Nag Hammadi. That makes sense. If you can remember the correct release evocation and press the correct keys, you should be able to disable the trap and free the pianist. It's difficult, but we should be able to do it. And we do. Can we do it by a larger margin? We can. Yay. It's not easy, but you decipher the keys and free the pianist. He is most grateful and vows to accompany you until you return to the ball. He says that you will never even know he's there. This is true, because he adds nothing. And he removes nothing. Back to the ball. Back to the ball. Where's that ball? Right up here? Cool. Heard you guys were looking for a pianist? The ghostly pianist makes his entrance on your cue, and the band strikes up a grand waltz. The ghost's attention is now focused on you. You think you know what they want, and you wish you had taken more lessons. I get the death card, and one more expertise. If this card is in your inventory, and you would be killed because your health points were reduced to 0, excluding instant death, during any challenge, then this card is removed, and your health is restored to 5. Excellent. That's a good one. I like it. The ghosts seem to be murmuring among themselves. It's obvious they want to have the honor. They want you to have the honor of the first dance. Dance with a ghost. Your first partner steps up and the introduction is made. Before you know it, you're waltzing on the floor. Dancing with ghosts. Dancing with ghosts. We succeed, but not by a lot. You dance around the ballroom in glorious circles. Your partner seems to be having the time of its life. The ghosts seem quite pleased with your dancing ability, and the polite applause tells you that they want you to continue. Continue dancing with ghosts. Your second partner steps up and the introduction is made. Before you know it, you're waltzing around the floor again. We're doing a little better the second time. You glide and twirl around. You and your partner practically have an out-of-body experience. The ghosts are quite enthralled with your dancing, and enthusiastic applause tell you that they want you to have one final dance. Your final partner steps up and the introduction is made. Before you know it, you are waltzing around the floor. Crud. Your final partner tries to lead you through it, but there's no way to salvage the disaster. You know, though, that you will be able to try again if you manage this headache. Alright, we'll try to dance with our... Oh, we gotta do all the ghosts again? Okay, we'll try it. All ghosts. All ghost run. Ghost number 2. And ghost the 3rd. Damn it. Goes to the 1st. Goes to the 2nd. Crud. Damn. Alright, we're trying one more time. And by one more time, I mean until we get one more bad thing happening to us. So we did get a lot of sanity just taking care of this to begin. You can get one back right there. 3rd partner. We win, barely. You waltz around the floor as if traveling around another dimension. You know this is an experience that you'll never forget. The dance finishes and you find yourself alone in the ballroom. We get dances with ghosts. Anytime you would be reduced to 0 sanity, there's a 20% chance that you will be reduced to only 1 sanity instead. Nifty. 1 in 5 chance we can't go insane. Guarantee that we can't die. All of this seemed like worthwhile ventures. Let's continue on to some new rooms. Another cursed jack in the box. Fight me. Tear the box apart. Let's not walk through that hallway anymore. What's in here? A gang of possessed dolls. Your attention is drawn to the clattering sounds of wood striking wood. You could swear you were hearing wooden shoes scampering around in the gloom in front of you. Suddenly you see a small group of porcelain dolls scurrying towards you, animated by some strange sorcery or curse. These dolls look angry, unarmed as well. This isn't something that you see every day. A murderous gang of porcelain dolls heading towards you, and obviously intent on spilling your blood. You stand there, amazed, caught between panic, because of the danger and laughter of the absurdity of the scene. Crud. Double crud. I didn't read it. The toys jump around like maniacal goblins, looking for treats on Halloween. They swing and jab their blades at you. Oddly, one of the dolls is carrying around a ragged doll of its own. You quickly remember an old case file about an insane toy maker named Henry Stoff who captured children, sold, and imprisoned them in toys. Could this be the Stoff collection? You realize that it's not going to end well. You're either going to have to fight or flee. Well. Let's beat 'em up. These things might be animated by a sorcerer's curse that binds a spirit within, but their vessel can always be destroyed. Been there, done that. Dang. Wait. Need a 5 or better on that. Ugh. I should have fought for it. I fail. You lose the battle. These things are fast, tough, and hard to hit. Much to your disappointment, you discover that their knives are not also toys. Well, battle it again. Not drawing very well against these guys. Fail it again. Ow. I have a lot of health, but you need to die. Fucking die! King over queen, big win. King on 5, big win. Knight on 6, big win. 8 on 7, big win. 10 on 2, big win. Rage after you cut me. You won the battle. You step on the last fragments of broken porcelain and grind them into dust with grim satisfaction. Get my health back and get more. Cut me. Step on you till you dead. Stomp them out. Cultist guardians. Oh man, this is the first cultist we've seen. A group of cultists emerges from the shadows. They seem to be exceptionally stealthy. They must be scouts or guardians of some organized group that has taken up residence here. The group looks particularly dangerous. They seem well trained, well armed, and by the looks of them, well organized. You can't tell exactly how many there are as they move in tight formation and hide their numbers. Attack the cultists. They may look like cultist version of ninjas. They're obviously human, and they will die all the same. You die! You die now! Yeah. Bigger win. You won the battle. The cultist bodies lie strewn along the floor. Maybe you can find something useful on them. Nope. You can't. Found another hallway. With a deadly pendulum blade trap! You hear your mechanism click and see motion out of the corner of your eye. A large pendulum swings down into the location at a tremendous rate of speed. It looks like it could cut you in half. Do I dodge the blade, or do I step aside and deflect the blade? Well, dodging the blade seems like the good one right now. Instinctively duck and roll away from the falling blade. Duck and cover! Oh wow. Oh man. Dang! Oh well, I could have won by a lot more. You tuck into the roll and come up 4 feet away unscathed. Getting you 2 more expertise for your troubles. Let's flip our cups. Cups. I like cups. Oh, alright, this is probably going to lead me outside, I think. There's a spray of darts. You feel your foot step down on a pressure plate, then you hear the pneumatic sound of darts being shot through blowpipes. You catch a glimpse of the deadly swarm of needle-tipped killers heading your way. Duck and cover. Observe and respond. Duck and cover is much better. Duck and cover. Yeah. You tumble away from the curtain of darts and emerge unscathed. I played the knight instead of the king because I was hoping that another purple face card would appear so I could get extra points. Because dodging traps is actually a great way of getting expertise tokens. And with that, before we open this next door, we're unfortunately going to have to call the episode. And we'll check out and see if that does lead outside or if that leads somewhere else next time. See you guys later.